guys, welcome back to my channel. It is JennasArtistry here, and today I'm showing you how I created these lovely ombre braids in T1B 350. They are so cute, the curly little ends. If you want to find out how I did these braids, then please keep watching. So to start, after I wash my hair, I always blow dry it and I always put it into 2 cane rows to go to sleep. And the next day I always unplait it, and with my wide tooth comb, I just comb it out. Yes, my wide tooth comb is broken. No, we're not going to talk about it. Okay. What I like to do next is I just pass the hairdryer through my hair once again, just to fully stretch it, get out all the knots, and just make sure that it's nice and soft, ready to be braided. So as we see, I'm just going through the hair again, getting out all them knots. There's a few. I feel like my hair kind of knotted up just a little bit, so I had to really comb that out. It's just an easy way to make sure that it's nice and soft and ready to braid. And then we get ready, we roll up our sleeves, and we're going straight into it. So I always get my products from the hair shop in Harlesden. I think it's just called Hair and Beauty. There also is a PAX as well. All of the stuff that you see, it's all found either in PAX or in the Hair and Beauty store. And also the elastic bands are from Primark. The reason I like getting those elastic bands from Primark is just purely because they don't tug on your hair when they break, they just break. And then, yeah, I don't actually have a mirror or anything. Not that I don't own one, I just don't tend to use a mirror when I am doing my hair because the reflection, it kind of confuses me. So I just kind of go off based on what I can feel. So if the partings look a bit jaggedy, I can't see. I ain't got eyes in the back of my head. But I assure you, it doesn't look bad once it's done. Obviously, if you do have a mirror, that is great. Definitely use a mirror. But for me, my eyes just cannot compute with what I'm seeing and what I'm actually doing, and it just becomes so confusing. So as you can see, I'm just making my way through the hair and just parting the whole thing. I always part the hair first before I braid. This just makes it easier for me, because then that way, once everything is parted, you can just blitz it. It makes it a lot quicker and a lot easier if things are already parted, because then you're not having to think about anything. So just get yourself some little clips and just make your way through your hair, part it all up, and it will just make things so much easier for you. As you can see, it's all parted, so now I can just get straight to work with the braiding. So this is the pre-stretched hair. Usually I would just get the regular Xpressions hair and stretch it myself, but I thought let's be lazy and just get the pre-stretched. This is in a T1B 350. It's a really nice auburn dip dye, very, very gorgeous. I love the way that they blend the hair as well. It's not like a block, it's a very nice seamless blend, and I just plait all the way to the end and just make my way through. As you can see how much easier it makes it because it's already parted. I can just go through, and I don't really have to stop for anything. So yeah, I'm just showing you how I braid. As you can see, again, I don't have a mirror, so it's just kind of going off with what I can feel, and just kind of, yeah, you just get yourself some energy, you pray, and you just hope for the braiding to be over. Because I'm not gonna lie, my arms was kind of hurting, my wrist was hurting. I took a little break and I was like, oh my God, my hands are hurting. Is this the pain I have to go through? I don't want to do this anymore. But then I remember I don't have the money for a hairdresser. As most of you know, hairdressers are pricey. It's not cheap. And this is why it's such a good thing to know how to braid for yourself. Just knowing how to do your own hair is always such a useful tool. So then, you're never stuck. If you run out of money, at least you know you can do your own hair. So I'm just showing you once again how to set up the hair to braid. I don't really know how to explain like braiding. It's kind of like I just sort of hold it against my hair and then wrap a strand underneath the elastic band, and it's kind of like over the bridge and under the bridge kind of braiding method. That's how I always explain it when people ask me. So I'm just showing you here like a sort of slow version of me basically braiding. So hopefully that kind of makes a little bit more sense with the over the bridge, under the bridge method. And yeah, you kind of just work it through until you essentially get to the end. Now, if you're curling the ends, you don't always have to braid to the ends, but just because it's pre-stretched, the hair does tend to thin once it gets to the end. So that's why I just plait all the way to the ends, and it just makes it a little bit easier for me. And it looks a lot nicer as well. So now we're just taking the curling rods. You can get these from practically anywhere. I got these from Primark, but you can get it from Poundland. You can get it from the hair shop, just wherever is cheapest. And you want to curl the hair underneath and roll it round. And then obviously clasp it so that it stays. So obviously, as you can see me doing, that is how you get the nice ringlet curls. If you curl it the other way, it's not going to work out. So always curl it underneath and around. And that's how you get those nice tight ringlets. But as I was saying, yeah, you can get your curling rods from anywhere. The ones from Primark were £1, I believe. Poundland is also £1. I'm pretty sure in the hair shop it's a little bit more expensive, but I guess if you wanted to get from the hair shop, then, you know, go ahead, girl. Ain't nobody stopping you. And then you just basically need a jug or some sort of container, boiling hot water, boil the kettle, you know, put the water on the stove, whatever you got to do, make sure the water is hot, and then you basically just dip the hair in hot water, let it steam for maybe about a minute or two, and that will just help the curls to take form. So yeah, and then it's always good to let it air dry as well. Just pointing that out. I wouldn't suggest taking it straight out of the curling rods. Maybe give it like 15 minutes. And then as you unravel it, you see what I mean about the little ringlets? Perfect. That is the ringlets you want. Like, so freaking cute. Oh my God, I literally love it. Like, as I was unraveling it, I was like, this looks fire. Like, it's just such a cute hairstyle, especially when you put your hair up in like a little ponytail and you have the little ringlets. It's super cute. And such just like a nice and simple hairstyle. You know, you can do a lot with it, but usually for me, for the first few days, I always leave it down just to let my hair settle because it's quite tight. And then I just get a little bit of mousse. You can use any kind of foaming mousse. It doesn't really matter which one. It's just to kind of set the curls. I never actually put it on my hair because it makes your hair super crispy. But yeah, this is the final look. And I mean, I'm feeling vampy, the vampy vibes, you know? The cutesy vampy vibes. And I'm just like, is this me? The girl who is struggling to blow dry her hair? Like, it's cute. It's a vibe. It's very simple. I just love the color on the ends. It's so pretty. Oh my God. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.